Hello guys, this is Audrey from Heavenly Scent Cut Flowers. How are you today? Today I thought that I would do a 4th of July wreath with you. And I hope everyone's doing well. And thank you, Iris, for letting people know that I'm looking for craft shows. And Iris is on the Flower Patch. She's over in across the pond. She's over in the UK. So I thought that all I'm doing right now is cleaning up this wreath. It's got a lot of stuff poking out of it. And I think I might have to get, because it is kind of a thin wreath. But anyways, I thought that I would do a 4th of July wreath. And you could see how I do it. Now, I am located in Phoenix, New York, and I do all kinds of things. I do wreaths, I do bouquets, I can do fresh floral, but I just need a couple days in advance so I can order the flowers fresh. I do outside baskets, I do flower pots, I do whatever you're looking for, I can do it. And today, like I said, I'm going to do a wreath, but I also would like you to comment on if you want to see more wreaths, or if you want to do more bouquets. I'm looking around because I have so many. Between bouquets and wreaths, I have quite a few. But if you like this series, you can like and subscribe, and it helps push it out to more people so they can see it. But please comment below if you know of any craft shows around the area. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower the camera just a little bit more so you can see what I'm doing. So hang on, let me lower the camera. Sorry, guys. Just trying to get it level. Just need to make sure. Okay, it looks level. Okay, so I did do a bow. I did a 4th of July bow, which I'm going to put on the wreath. And let me show you what we've got. I've got some greenery, some green fern here. And this is plastic, this fern. It's UV protected. And same with the, now I just had the name of this, boxwood, sorry. And I got some of this fern. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know what it is, but it's really pretty. And I have some white and green leaves. I thought maybe that would look nice. I have some with the red and white on there as well. I have a fireworks that I'm going to put in. I'm not sure if I'm going to, I'm probably going to separate them and put them in. I have some eucalyptus, not you, yeah, eucalyptus. Here's the eucalyptus I have. And I have some ruscus. Now, I'm not sure how much I'm going to use of this greenery, but I thought for different textures and different sizes of the leaves, it would help fill it in. And for my flowers, let me just move up here a little bit. For my flowers, I have some daisies. Aren't they pretty? And I have some baby's breath. Some people like it, some people don't. I got some baby's breath. I have some white roses. Actually, I have 5 white roses. And I have this bougainvillea. I'm not sure if I'm going to put this in or not, but we'll see. I might want it in there. But that's the white. And this is the blue. I have some little, I think they're pansies. And I have some blue dahlias. And I have some blue roses. And if I need some more blue roses, I do have tons of them. And as far as the red, I got some red carnations. Aren't they pretty? Red carnations. Of course, I got my wispy bits. As Iris says, she loves her wispy bits. And she's on the flower patch over in the UK. She's a sweet lady. A dear friend. And I have some lilies. And I have 3 red roses. So we'll see what goes in here today. I don't always put everything in. Excuse me. But I try my best to do what I can. So I'm thinking I'm going to start out with the fern. I'm going to put that in first. And let's see how that goes. I think I got to turn up my thing here. I don't think it goes high enough. It's really, really... And wipe off the glue, because the more glue you got on there, the less glue you get on there, the less you have a problem getting your stems in. So I'm just going to bend it a little bit because it does have wire in it almost to the top. So I'm going to put this in. My husband says, you should tell a joke when you're doing. I'm like, I don't know any jokes. He goes, well, let me tell you this one. Now let's see if I can't remember it. He says, it was somebody was jumping out of an airplane and the parachute didn't open. So they thought that they would try the emergency parachute. Well, that didn't open either. So he's fallen 1,000 feet to the ground, and up comes this lady. He says, do you know anything about parachutes? She goes, no, do you know anything about gas stoves? So I thought that was kind of cute. So that's the joke of the day, I guess. And like I said, I don't really know many jokes. I'm going to put some on the inside and some on the outside, because this is going to be our length for all of our flowers and things. I just need to cut it shorter. I don't need that long of a stem. This one's going to go on the inside, and then we can turn it around. And it's only going to be a crescent shape. I feel some glue, so let me get that out of the way. And if it comes through on the back, you can trim your stem. So this one's going to go on the outside at the top. And I just need to make sure that it's not going through, because this wreath is a little thinner than I usually get. And I see some glue here, so we'll get that string. And this one will go on the bottom, on the outside. Don't be afraid to bend them. Make sure you get the glue off. I hope everyone's well today, doing good. You hear the rooster next door? I have roosters, I have chickens next door. On both sides, they have chickens and roosters. So about 5 o'clock in the morning, I hear the roosters crowing. This one's going on the inside. Take the glue off. Make sure it's not coming through the back. And I have another one for the outs. Let's see. Yeah, we're doing the outside on this side. I think I just need to make my stems a little bit smaller. Otherwise, I'm not going to have any room for my flowers. So this one's on the outside. Don't be afraid to turn them, lift them up, and make sure you take the glue off. And I think I'm going to have to get some more of these. This one's going to go on the inside. Take the glue off. And I go in one direction to 9 o'clock. Then I go the opposite. I go up. My stems go up to 9 o'clock. From 6 to 9. This is from 12 to 9. They go down. It helps free up some space for your florals. Now this one's going to go on the outside. Over here, and get the glue off. And I see a string somewhere right here. I'll get the string off. And bear with me a minute, I gotta grab some more. Grab a few more. And this one, let me get this glue off here. We don't want to see any glue. We don't want to see any glue. And I got a stem sticking out a little bit here, so I'm going to cut that off. If I can get to it. back in. There. Okay. Now, this one's going to go on the outside. No, this outside, inside, yes, outside. It's easy to lose track. It's one thing I do sometimes is I lose track. Oh my goodness. Or I forget things. Is everybody like when you get old, you forget things, your mind goes blank. It's like, really? What the heck? Huh? Put this one kind of up. Take the glue off. And I'm going to put this one on the outside, like this. Oh, I'm sticking it in my glue pan. That's not good. Let me move that. Move that back. This one's going to go this way. Let me move my glue pen. I don't want the glue all over. Put that tip off. Okay. Yes, I have glue all over. And let's see, I got 2 more. So I'm going to put it on the outside. There's a school bus. On the outside here. I go up. And then bend it out. And I see another piece of glue here. Get that out of there. Get that out of there. Okay, so that's what we got so far. And I've got one more, so I'm thinking I'm going to put it on the inside. But I'm going to have to cut it down. Because it's just a little too big. I'm going to save that because we always save our pieces so we can use them. Okay, now I'm going to have to... There goes a farmer with his discs. We got a barn building. We got a farmer with a disc. We got people mowing their lawn. So any distractions, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. But that is what happens around here. Okay. Take the glue off. Glue off. Okay. I'm just gonna raise it a little bit. Doesn't hurt to raise them, bend them. Helps to fill out. Oh, I think the lawnmower's going now. Sorry, guys. Let me shut this door just in case he decides to mow the lawn. We don't need that noise. Has anybody had problems with bees this year? I'm telling you, the bees are terrible. Sorry guys, I just don't want you to listen to that lawnmower. It gets quite loud. So therefore, I'll just shut the door. Okay, so that's what we got so far. It doesn't look like much, but it will. It will when I get done. Okay, now I think I want to put the big ones, the big leaves in. I'm not sure what these are called, but they're really pretty. They got white, and the white and the green is very pretty. I like it. So we'll put these in. Let me cut them off. I thought I had everything chopped, but I guess I didn't. So, does anybody have any plans for trips this year? With all the chaos going on, you don't know if you should go anywhere, for God's sakes. You got rioting in New York and LA, and you got, I don't know. This weekend they're saying there's going to be a lot of rioting. They're saying that they're not going to deliver, the trucks aren't going to deliver any food to the blue states, which is not fair to most people. I mean, not everybody is out for revenge, you know. Let's see, do I want to, I think I'm going to put this underneath on the bottom. I just don't understand it. And it's not even the American people that are doing it. It's not even the Americans. It's the foreigners that came over here that are rioting. I don't understand it. I guess it's not for me to understand. But anyways, I think I'm going to put some under and some over. Let's see, how many do I have? If I put one here, and one here, and one here, and one here, and one on the end, of course. Let's see if I have enough. Oh, I probably have just enough. That's good. That's what I'm going to do. Over and under. So on the outside one, I think I'm going to put it over. So I'm going to put it over this one. Don't be afraid to bend them up. Okay, this one's going under. See a string. This one's going under. This one's going over. Put it just a little bit. Get the glue off there. Bend it around. Got glue stuck to my finger. Okay. Now this one's going above. Yeah, above. And we're going to bend it out. And we're going to take the glue off. And because the wreath is kind of thin, I gotta leave some, just a little bit of glue on there to keep it. Okay, this one's going, that one went over. This one's going under. Okay. This one's going under. I wonder if I should just put it on the outside. Maybe I'll just put one on the inside and put this on the outside. Underneath. Put it underneath. And this one goes on the top. I like these big leaves because they fill in a lot of space if you don't have a lot of material. Let's get the glue out of there. Getting the glue off there because I see some glue, so we'll get the glue off there. And I got two more. This one's gonna go on top, and then this one's gonna go under. Well, I say on top. Maybe I'll put it under. And then maybe I'll put this one on top. There you go. That will be better. Yeah, I think he's mowing the lawn now. He had a flat tire, so he had to fix the tire. Now that he fixed the tire, I think he's just gonna mow the lawn. Let's put some of this ruscus in, because I have a lot of this. Let's put some of this in. And it does have, oh, what did I do with that? Hang on, guys, I gotta find my wire strippers. I thought I just had them, but maybe I set them down because I was gonna hit a bee with it. Just don't know what I did. Oh, here it is. Here they are. The bee comes into my screen on the door. I have the screen so the bugs don't come in, and boy, if a bee comes in between the door and the screen, I hit it with the wire strippers. I'm telling you, bees this year are terrible. Let's get this just a little bit smaller. Some of these are so hard to turn. I just don't have the strength to turn it in my hand. So I'm gonna have to cut it, I think. I don't want to cut the wire. These are very thick stems. One just fell off. So I'll glue that on. Okay, I'm gonna put this on this one's gonna go on the top. Oh, this has got 2 wires in it. No wonder I couldn't cut it. Holy moly. 2 wires. I've never seen that. All right. And of course, I'm going to put it underneath. Like that. And there's no wire or anything. It's how it falls that's it. I can't bend it. Really, can't bend it where it will stay. But that's okay. So we put one there. Let's see, do I have another piece like that one? Because I gotta... Here we go. This is gonna go on this end over here. And I'm gonna go underneath this big leaf. Bend it up and around. I got some more here. I'm just going to go in and out, kind of fill it in a little bit. Oh, that come out too. Wow. That, I got to take that out. Take the glue off because that came off. The leaf came off, so I'm going to glue it on. Get the glue off here first. So let's glue this on, back on. Take the glue off the stem. Make sure you put it on the right side. There we go. There we go. Now we can try that again. Actually, I think I'm going to go over the top of this one. More maybe to the middle. I got a little nub on here I gotta cut off. I put some of these on a pick because I didn't really think that I'm gonna need that many of these, but we'll see. Here. Oh, turn it around. around. Get the glue off there. Oh, look at the strings. Holy moly. Now I got it on my leaf. Take that off, peel that off. Yeah. It's like a spider web, and it sticks to my nails, of course, because I got nail polish on. Let's peel this off the leaf. After all, nobody wants glue on their leaf. There. Okay. I think I want another one over here under this leaf. I'm just taking the glue off from the stem. Make sure that we're not seeing any glue here. Okay. And of course, we got more strings. Okay. I'm going to put this one over here on the inside. In between these two ferns. Put a few more in. This is a nice big piece, but we got to cut the stems out of the middle. Don't want to see them. We don't want to see that. There we go. This one's going to go over here on this side. Let's see. Glue off there. Use it up. Yep. Just as I thought, he's mowing the lawn, so it's a good thing I shut the door, because you wouldn't even be able to hear me if I didn't shut the door. And this came off, so we're gonna glue this one back on. These have a tendency, I don't understand why, but they have a tendency to fall off. So I'm always gluing them on. I don't know if anybody else has that problem. I'm going to try and cut this a little bit if I can. Because it's really thick. And I think I need some pliers to turn it. And it's... I don't think it's turning, but we'll see. We shall see. I really didn't think I'd need my glasses today, but I guess I do. Holy. I think I got it now. Well, I thought I had it, but I guess I don't. Okay. Now I got it. I just gotta find my pliers. A leaf fell off, so I gotta glue that on. And pull this with my pliers. Sometimes I wish I was a lot stronger than I am. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta struggle. And my leaves are falling off, so I gotta glue them in. After all, we don't want any leaves falling off. No leaves falling off. We don't want that. Take the glue off. I find that happens a lot on the Ruscus. I don't know why. Maybe the machine has just a little bit bigger hole than it should have when they're making it. I don't know. But I do find that happens. I'm trying to bend that around a little bit because it kind of goes where it wants to go. So we got that on that side. So this one's going on the inside. Bend it up a little bit. Oh, see, there's another one. Fix that. Where did that come off? I guess it came off from here. I better turn it around. There. And we'll bend it up a little bit. This one's on the inside. And they came off again, so that is not the right spot for that, I'm guessing. Let's try that again. Must be this one. There was two there, so I wasn't sure which one it went to. So there we go. Now, let's see. I've got another leaf here. It come off somewhere. I don't know if it came off this. No, I guess not. A string here. Okay. All right. This one's going to go on the outside. Let's make sure we get the glue off here. That was on the outside. This one's going on the inside. Maybe down here. You know, maybe I'm gonna put it on the outside here because it is kind of a big one. It's a larger stem, so we'll put this one on the inside. I just touched that. Off there. Okay, I know I got more, lots more. Let's put this on. Yeah. Boy, if I didn't close that door, that would have sounded like it was right in the room. The lawnmower. So I'm glad I closed it. Now I do got a couple of these that need to be cut off here. This one's gonna go, I think this one's gonna go here. But again, we got a big stem that needs to be cut. The wire. Let's see if I can pull it off. Sometimes it come right off, sometimes they don't. Let's try that again. Oops. Let's go down one. I think next time I'll make sure that when I put these on picks, that I put them on thinner ones, because these are stems that were left over from roses. And sometimes, and I use them as picks to save a little money. There we go. And this has a double thing as well, and I gotta glue these on. Glue these stems on. Sometimes it's tedious work. Sometimes it goes along real smooth, sometimes it doesn't. And today just happens to be one of those days that I'm repairing everything. But we gotta make sure that they stay on. And they're stuck to my fingernail. And I am trying to move along a little faster if I can. Because I know that everybody's got something that they need to be doing. Other than sitting and watching me put a wreath together. But if you really need to know, then that's what you have to do. Extra glue there, so I'll take that out of there. And this one, I'm going to put this way. And it's got a double layer on it, so I'm just going to put a little bit more glue than usual. Push it in and turn it to the outside. And take the glue off. There. I'll get a couple smaller ones. This one in the middle. It's a single. Tip off there. And got a few more. I think I'm going to put this one that way. And get the strings off. There's another string. And this one, I'm going to put it out here. Bend it out. Get it in there. Turn it. Glue off there. As it sticks to my fingers. There. Some glue here. Okay, let's see. Do I have any more of them? Right here. Oh yes, got a couple more. And I got one here. I want one for right here, so that's got to come down a ways. It's got to come down. There, that's what we got so far. I don't want to hide all the leaves. Just want to. Okay, now I think I'm going to put in some of this. I'm not sure what it is. It's a type of a, it looks like a fern of some kind. So I'll cut these off and put these in for a different texture. Just for a different texture. And then when he stops mowing the lawn, then I can open the door, get a little bit more light in here. It looks like it's getting a little dark on the film. I'm not sure. Okay, let's see. We're gonna put it over here. Put one in here. Ah, that glue's hot. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. That's a little too warm. It shouldn't be that hot. And I am going to stick these up a little bit. Let's see. Make sure I get the strings out of there, because I can see them. Sounds like you stopped mowing the lawn. Get the glue off there. I'm going to kind of stick these up towards the middle because I like the texture of it. So I think that will be good. I need one down here for the texture. I'm going to lift them up. I need one over here. Get the glue off there. I bought some glue the other day because I was running out. I'm like, I can't be running out of glue, but then I can't make anything. So kind of lift up your leaves. Lift them up a little bit. Let's get this one in. This has got a piece of plastic on it. So we will take the plastic off. because otherwise it's just going to melt if you don't get it off. Don't be afraid to intersperse them amongst each other. And as you're doing it, you can see where the thing is. Hi, hon, what do you want? I'm videoing. If you want to be on the video.
You can't have Mama. No.
No, he doesn't want to be on the video. He doesn't like being on the video. No. So, we'll put these in. I'm kind of just trying to get them around and up for more texture in between the leaves. It's good. Don't be afraid to move your leaves around. Get the glue strings off as they stick to your finger. I guess he's leaving. He didn't want to stick around. Okay, now I have some boxwood. I think I'm going to put that in as well because it has just a little yellowish tint to it. And I think that will bring out the colors a little bit more. So I'm going to put one underneath this. And I'm just going to go around. I'm going to put one on this end because I put one on this end. Like I said, this wreath is a little thin, so sometimes I have to put a little more glue on than you think you need. And sounds like you started up the lawnmower again. I don't understand. Unless it says tractor. It's trying to put doors on track on his building. And he probably wanted me to hold something, but I will get to him as soon as I get done with this video. Turn that leaf around. Like I said, I'm just putting these around for more texture. The more texture you have, the more interesting your wreath is. I think this will be the last one of those. That one is in. Just gonna put it under here. That. There. Now, I think we are ready for our florals. So this is what we got so far. And before I do that, I want to see if I got anything at the back. I don't see anything sticking out the back. Okay. I think I'm going to put my bow on. And I have a zip tie on it. So I'm going to put my bow here. Actually, I gotta turn it around. I don't know if I can. Let's see. It's gotta be turned around. It's not catching for some reason. Let's try that again. This is one of those zip ties that are not, for some reason, it's not catching. I don't understand. Oh, I gotta turn the whole thing over. Sorry, guys. I gotta flip it over the back. There we go. Now I should be able to put that on. Where was I putting that on? Let me see. Over here. Over here. There. Make sure it's nice and tight. It's not gonna go anywhere. And put yeah. There. Now we got the bow on. And we can fluff it up a little here and there. I didn't measure them, I just made them this different length, a little shorter than the other one. And I put a thing in the middle. Let's cut that. I like to sometimes have it look like an arrow down. Different shapes, different sizes. That one needs to go the other way. This one is just gonna leave that one like that. Okay. Now, you can fuss with a bow all day long, but we're not gonna do fuss with the bow all day long. We're gonna start putting our flowers in. I think we're gonna start putting our flowers in. Maybe I want to put some of these in. Let's see. Do I want to? I think I'll hold off on those. All right. Let's put some roses in here. What do you say? How many do I got? Oh, I got 5. 4, 5. I think that's what we'll do. This one's a little longer, so I'm going to put this one down there. Let's see. Just we'll do that. Something just come off. Oh. Let's see. Where did it come off from? That's 1, 2, 3. I see it. Today is just one of those days. You're just repairing everything for some reason. And because these have little thorns on them, these roses, I'm going to cut the thorns off so we can get them in there better. Let's just make sure that I got a long enough one. Yep. Maybe this one should be over here. And we'll cut the thorns off these. These are really pretty roses. They really look realistic. And that's what I like about them. They look realistic. So one's here. And one's going to be over here. So we'll just put this in here. The glue off there. And we'll put this one on the end. glue off there. Oh, this is stringy. If I turn it down, it gets real stringy. If I turn it up, it's too hot. So I gotta find a happy medium here somewhere. Which is kind of hard to do sometimes. So I'll turn it up just a little bit more. See if that doesn't work. And I gotta admit, this wreath is getting pretty full, really. But I want one over here by the bow. So the glue off there. Just turning it around so I can get the roses in. Put those over there, I guess. And I want one over here. And one more over here on this end. Find a spot here. There, there's the white roses. Now, I think I want to do some wood. Save those. Let's do the red roses now. Let's get all the roses in. And this too has a very thick stem. I wonder if I can take that off and put it on a pick. Oh, maybe. Maybe I can put that on a pick. Yes, I can put that on a pick. That will make it a lot easier to get in. a lot easier, especially when you got really thick stems. Okay, I'm going to put this one on the inside. There, that looks pretty. And this one is on a thin stem. So, isn't that weird? Some of them are on a thin stem, some of them aren't. I'm going to put this one over here, I think. I'll try and do an in and an out here. Oh, that's not going in. That's too long. Too long. Let's try that again. And I got some glue in here that I got to get rid of. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. I'm going to lift it up. There we go. I just want to make sure it's not, it is too long. Let's push it in further. Let's see. That's better. That's better. That is better, I think. And I will put one over here. I think this is the last one I got. So let's see. I hear something outside, some noise. I don't know what it is. Is it a frog? Do I want that one inside or do I want that one outside? Let me take a look, guys. Do I want it outside? Yeah, I think I want it towards the outside. And this one also has a thick stem. So I'm going to replace that stem with a pick. So get the glue off the end. So I can put a pick in there. That doesn't seem to be going in there. Let's see if I can find something smaller. find something a little smaller. Wow. It's amazing. Usually I don't have that problem. Let's try this one. There. Wow. That was a little difficult. All right, let's get this one in. That did not, did not stay in there. Something a little longer. I don't understand why this is not working for me. It's just a little tiny. Just a tiny hole here. I think I need to get another one. I'll save that, work on that later, so I'm not using up all your time. I'm going to open this door again so I get some more light in here. And let's get another rose. This one's got a nice thin stem, so we'll use this one. We'll use this one. Gotta push it in just a little bit more. There we go. There. Just want to make sure that it's not too far on the outside. As I get the glue strings off my hand, I'm gonna pick it up. I gotta look at it, guys. There. Yeah, that's good. So that's what we got so far. That's the red rose. Now we're gonna put the blue rose in while we got them, and it's gonna make a triangle. Let's see. Make a triangle. Put the blue one there. Do I want it there? These also have thick stems. Let's see if I can't. See if I can't. Yeah. Yes, this one's going to go in here. And it's going to make that triangle. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3. And I need a blue one over here. Put this on a pick. I'm putting these on picks because the stems are just too thick. And I think I want it under this bowl. Don't know what that noise is out there. Must be I got a package. Must be I got a package out there. Okay. So there's the blue. Now we'll go back to the white. That's what we got so far. I'll get these out of the way. Stems are just too thick. Okay. I think these will be next. Let's see. Do I want one over here? Bear with me, guys. I just got to see where I want them. I think I want one over here. Like so. Yeah. And I wonder if I can put this on a pick. Let's see. Oh yeah. I can put that on a pick. So that's good. I want this over here. Under the bow. So let's move the bow. Let's put that in there and bend it around, but I think I want just a little bit more in there. Let's see. There. There. Bend the head up a little. And let's see. I want one over here. So I'm gonna take this off the stem. Put it on a pick. I thought these were really pretty. I'm gonna put this over here. Maybe I'll put it over here because the pick's just a little too short. So I'll put it over here like that. I do have a longer pick. And this one's going to go over here. There. And we need one over here. Let's see. I needed some longer picks. Boy, I thought I had everything all set. But you know, when you get working and things aren't going the way they should, you got to adjust. So, I'm adjusting. I am adjusting. I want one under this ribbon here. under the bow. I think it's too long, so I'll put it in there. A little bit more. Spin that around. There. Now, do I need any more? I'm thinking I need one over here. Maybe one down here. That might be too much white. Okay, we're just gonna leave it like that. And if I need more white, I'll come back to the white. Let's put this fireworks in. I call it fireworks. I'm pretty sure that's what they call it. Let's see, do I want it around the bow, maybe? Let's see. Thinking I might want it around the bow, like so. Bear with me. I'm just trying to figure out where I want these. I want them like that. I think I do want them like that. There. There. We got the fireworks going. Okay. Let's see, what else do we need here? need some red. I'm not sure if I want this or not. Let's see. Yes, I think I want it on the outside. Put it on the outside. These even got a little white flower with it. Strings everywhere. Strings everywhere. See, let's get a nice long one here, down here. Now I've got two left. I should probably put one on the inside here. I need something here. I think that's what I'll do. Doesn't seem pretty sturdy. That must have went through. Let's try that again. Let's try that one more time here. There. That's better. And then this one I want over here. I think I need that shorter. So let's take that out. Let's take the glue off. And let's cut it a little shorter. There, that's better. That is better. So that's what we got so far. And now we'll go around the back and cut anything off that's coming through. Because we don't want anything coming through. Here's another one. Get that out of there. And got one more over here. There we go. So that's what we got so far. And I've got lots of glue strings, I see. And I gotta get out of there. Oh, there goes Tucker chasing something. Okay, now we got these I want on the outside. Let me just see. The navy blue is hard to see. It's like, it's for depth, really. Let's see, do I want one in the middle? Maybe I want a blue here. Not this one. Let's see. Thinking I might want it for around the outside. For a little more depth. Let's see. Let's try this. Oh, definitely too long. Let's get the glue. Let's cut it. I don't know what he's doing out there. It's not going in there for some reason. I'm hitting something and get the glue off. These are really, really thin picks on here. So I don't know. I guess I just need to. Bend the head up just a little bit so you can see it. And these thin picks that I'm picking off here, oh, it's down here. Then I'm saving the other half of this pick because I can use it. Let's see. Do I want it on there? I want one under this bowl. Well, I think I'm running out of room here. Like I said, it is a thin wreath. I want one over here. Somewhere over here. So we'll turn it. One more. Just one more. And where do I want to put this one? Maybe right in here. Right in here. Like so. Okay. Now, I do have some bread. And I do have some white. I'm going to put some white in here, especially in between the blue. In there. Let's try that again. And this is just filler. So we're just going to fill this around with the white. And see how it picks it up. Brightens that blue up. Pinched my finger. Okay. Gotta get that glue out of there. Let's try this again. These stems are not very stiff. I guess I call it. Get that glue out of it. I'm going to put these by the blue flowers to kind of brighten them up a little bit. This baby's breath does not really have a very good steady. stem to it. Doesn't have a very sturdy stem to it. Oh, that did not go in very good. Let's see. Let's try it again. That's better. Glue out. And we'll try that again. There. I'm putting them in between the white and in between the blue, I'm putting the white. So it's a little hard to get in there sometimes because the stems are not very sturdy. So just trying to get them in there as far as I can. Just feed it in there. Because the blue is hard. The blue doesn't stand out very much into the thing. So you got to have white in between there. So I'm putting the white in between the blue flowers. And I'm pretty sure I am almost done here. And that is just about it. Got a couple more that needs white. So let me grab a couple more. As I have plenty, that's for sure. So I'm going to put one over here. Because we got a blue flower here that needs something in between. And that is not going in. I got a lot of glue here that I got to get out. Let's try that again. Let's try it again. There we go. There we go. Felt like it went right through, which it did. Let's take the glue off. I just gotta poke that down in there. That's coming out. Strings. Got strings everywhere. Okay. I need a couple more of them, and then I can say that we are done. Just give me a few more here. So I feel like I need one inside. And one over here where this blue one is. Okay, so I'm just gonna fix my bow, and we're gonna call this one done. Okay, so this is what we've got. Isn't that pretty? I think that is very beautiful. Red, white, and blue. And you know, the blue, obviously, makes it look really pretty and deep in depth. Gives it a lot of depth. So, I hope you have a good day. I hope you like the tutorial, and if you like it, share it and subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.